Hello guys, it's another video from Tiaty Farm. Today I want to show you my Azolla project. This is something that I watched on YouTube and decided that I needed to try. So I bought some seeds and decided to go ahead with the project. I have a lot of water currently. I dug this somehow very large pond and I have two of them, and I am trying to see what projects I can use to do or to utilize them. So I'm thinking of fish farming and also how to feed them. That's actually the first thing that came to my mind. So I decided to buy some seeds and decided to do the planting. So I just came and threw literally them in the dam, and after having them in the dam, the next thing I just want to monitor the progress and see how it will perform. So basically I bought some, I'm told it was 2 kilos, but actually I don't know, I cannot really say it's 2 kilos. So I have some shade there. Under that shade I put some Azolla there, and it was a nice experience. Let me take you through it and I'll share with you the success, the failures that I've had planting Azolla. So basically I saw this is one good step. This is me when I received the Azolla. I planted some of it here, and actually it's a nice shade, so I saw it was like a good place to plant the Azolla, and we planted some of it under this shade. So the problem we encountered under this shade was that when the water subsided, because the water subsided, the Azolla was left by the bare land, which will eventually dry up. So that is the challenge I experienced upper, and somehow we tried another thing. We went ahead and in one of the other we placed some dam liner under, but this one is under the sun, and also tried this one. Actually I've made a number of mistakes and did the liner, put some manure there, and also tried that one. So the challenge with this one, this is a sip tank for a small pond that is here, and it actually did work for some time, but did not perform well because it's under the sun. So that one I was thinking like covering it, but again it is being washed. When the water comes, it just fills that and washes away the Azolla. So that is a challenge I experienced with this one, but nevertheless I did not give up. I was thinking of even better ways of doing the Azolla. So Azolla, I'm told it's supposed to be to be 30 centimeter or at least 17 centimeter, but the recommended height for digging Azolla is 30 centimeter. So I went ahead and did a small Azolla pond, and this is what I'll be showing you right now, and which will actually eventually, yeah, it's coming up. So we went ahead and dug this one and placed the Azolla, at least these different setups, and see which one will work, which one will not work. And this is the Azolla. We placed it under a shade and dug some, put some polythene and dug some 17 centimeter deep and placed the Azolla here. It's under the shade, and this one is actually the one that did very well. This is progress when this is just 1 week old. 1 week old, and the Azolla is just picking up quite well. I actually almost had lost all the seed, but this one was just left was a little. And as you can see, the Azolla is doing very well. So that is basically what doing. As you can see, this is just 1 week old, and previously what we had placed was very little. So let me show you the progress of after some weeks. You will see that the Azolla is coming quite well. This is 2 weeks after the Azolla is placed, some 2 weeks after the Azolla was placed, and as you can see, it's doing quite well. The Azolla, I'm told it has a very good protein content which can be used to feed. It can be used to feed both livestock and poultry. So this is it. As you can see, it's doing quite well. I'm told that it has 19 to 30% protein content. So some of the challenges we experienced was that this pond of mine was not deep enough, and after some time, when it rains, the overflow comes and it overflows the water, and it just sweeps away the Azolla. So these are some of the challenges that I was facing, but I'm planning to overcome. Even before I overcome them, this is one of the biggest challenges I was facing. But nevertheless, the Azolla was coming quite well, coming quite very well. So based on what I've watched so far, I'm told the Azolla and it grows, it doubles every 48 hours. I don't know the truth, but somehow I'm seeing it's rapidly growing, rapidly growing. So basically, this is how the progress of the Azolla is. Some 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks after planting, and it had rained heavily, so some of it has been washed away. But this is not the worst that we've experienced so far. I'll be showing you the worst that we experienced when farming Azolla. This is some 3 weeks. It would have filled up after some 4 weeks. As you can see, the Azolla is coming quite well, very well. The Azolla is doing quite well. Yes, as you can see, just from some few seed, it has almost filled up this pond. So I agree with that research or that experiment that Azolla does very well in under shadows, but I'm not giving up the challenge. I have a large pond of water, so I'm thinking of doing the one in shadow, and then I'll be transferring some large portions to the big dam. So I'll be transferring some large portion to the big dam, and I really hope that it will grow. The dam actually has some nutrients because what is being washed away from the land is actually staying here. I don't know about the cleanness of the water, but I believe somehow it will be. So what I had placed in this big dam has been washed away. Yes, the seeds are, you see, when it comes from the other side, it's being washed away. So maybe what I can think of putting some barrier so that even if the water passes, it won't carry away my Azolla. That is what I'm thinking, because that is actually a loss that I'm experiencing. So basically, Yes, this is when it floods. As I can show you, I have some potato farm behind that big dam, and when it floods, it comes and almost washes away the potatoes. But these are the challenges we are facing when we're starting to be farmers. So 3 weeks ago when I was planting this, I did not think it will rain this heavy, but August rains somehow come at some point. And these are challenges. Anyway, this is just by the way, so we can just go back and see the progress of Azolla. See the progress of Azolla. Yeah, let me take you back to the Azolla that we were growing. So the Azolla is still performing quite well. Yes, as you can see, it's full. It's now almost very full, very full. The Azolla is doing quite well. Some 4 weeks after planting, it's now very, very full. But to disappoint you, I visited this one a day after, and it has all been washed away. Well, sadly, the Azolla was washed away, as you can see. But lucky for me, it was washed away and placed just beside the pond, and was caught by some grass and weeds just beside the pond, as you can see. So my work was again to get the Azolla back to the dam. And it was actually very disappointing, but nevertheless, since the seeds weren't completely gone, so my work was just to scoop the seeds. As you can see, I was scooping the seeds back to the dam line. But what I'm thinking going forward, even as we rescue these seeds of Azolla, is to establish some good Azolla pond, a very big one. I have some dam liner and some shade net, and so that the seeds I'll be throwing some of it to the big dam, trying to see that if the big dam also will have some seeds. So these were the challenges that we are facing, but I'm sure we'll overcome. I believe we will overcome. So we managed to rescue the seeds, and I'll be showing the progress of this even when I'll be setting up the big dam liner. So thank you for watching. Please follow my journey, or this journey of growing Azolla and other farming. Subscribe to get